Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian at Whisper Status 74. You're looking at Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4 Pro on the Vizio Quantum XP series at 75 inches in HDR. I'll show you a couple games on the PS4. It's going to be just a quick teaser for some gaming. We'll also do gaming breakdown in a longer video where we talk about what I think of the game and the game modes. The Vizio Quantum XP series definitely performs better with games that have better HDR. This is one of the very best on the console or in all of games. I really enjoyed the way it looked in this game. The Vizio Quantum XP series is a very clean look. This is just in standard game mode. You can venture out of game mode, enable low latency in all game modes or in all presets, but I do believe it increases input lag. Some guys in the community have told me that it doesn't. Artings tells me that it does. So we'll just go by trying it. But right now we're just in game mode. This is a gorgeous title. The game is at 2.4. Local dimming, I believe, is on medium. In the presets, on the camera actually picks up crazy blocks or micro blocks that I don't see here, so I'll have to stay in game mode for our videos. We are at 4K 60 FPS on the camera with HDR enabled. You should be able to see it in HDR if you click the settings for YouTube. Very clean image, and typically this game, Horizon Zero Dawn, on other displays that I've had, has a more saturated look with HDR. So the colors are very natural. I do notice that with the clean image, there is a price to pay with the Quantum XP series, is that you do notice more of the aliasing. I have sharpness down to 0, but that'll be a game-by-game basis. I don't love the way game mode looks. I do love the way it looks in this specific title. Now, unfortunately, my Spider-Man save was erased, so I'm right back at the very beginning of the game, but I can show you just a little bit here before it gives me all the prompts on how to play. Another gorgeous game. Very clean. You can see how the flames pop. We'll come back to this one if I can recover my saves. One of my favorite games to show off HDR on the PS4 Pro is Wipeout. I'm going to crash a lot as I have not played in a long time, but this game looks gorgeous. And at launch it was about 20 bucks. Now this is just in standard game mode, which I said has been muddy in some games, but on the Pro it has been amazing. And I've had none of the issues with the color space of the PS4 Pro that I've heard in the community from some others. So it connected, HDR was enabled, and that was it. show you a daylight map. Right into a wall. But a great game to pick up in the PlayStation Store. Great HDR, very fast if you remember the original Wipeout XL. Let me know in the comments, guys, what games you want to see. I have quite a few on the PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, and the PC. We'll be doing breakdowns of all three consoles, or I should say all three systems. And we'll do another breakdown like we did today on gaming as a whole. It's very crisp, very clean. Again, the Quantum X does much better with HDR-enabled games than it does with SDR, at least from what I can gather. Here we are with the original HDR game on the Pro, Ratchet and Clank. Very natural color. I have not experienced a lot of the blur that everyone talks about in game mode anyway. The motion has been fine, and that's me coming from a Sony. But looks very good. Again, I'd like the colors to be a little bit more saturated or the image a little more colorful. I'll have to see if I can get it there or get out of game mode. I'd rather stay in game mode for input lag. But we're just showing a little bit of each game quickly. It's being filmed in 4K 60. Time will run out. Let me know if there's any games that you want to see in particular. And I'll try to oblige if I have them. But this looks very good as well. One of my all-time